Here's what actually happens when bamboo grows. Bamboo is one of nature's fastest growing plants, with certain species capable of shooting up nearly a meter in height each day. This remarkable growth isn't just impressive, it's also a testament to bamboo's unique biology. Unlike most plants, bamboo has hollow stems, which give it a combination of strength and flexibility that makes it a prime material for construction. Builders around the world are increasingly turning to bamboo for eco-friendly structures because it grows quickly and can be harvested sustainably. This means that bamboo can be a renewable source of material, reducing the pressure on traditional timber. Furthermore, bamboo's ability to sequester carbon helps combat climate change, making it a valuable ally for our planet. With all these benefits, it's no wonder that people are rediscovering bamboo as a versatile resource in modern architecture. How might bamboo change our building future? This might surprise you. Your body has iron for nails. Did you know that the human body contains enough iron to create a 3-inch nail? This metal is crucial, not just for making nails, but for carrying oxygen in your blood. Iron is a key component of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that picks up oxygen in the lungs and delivers it to tissues throughout your body. When you don't get enough iron, your body struggles to perform these vital functions, leading to feelings of weakness and fatigue. You might experience low energy, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. All of this shows just how important iron is for maintaining your health. To keep your iron levels in check, it's essential to include iron-rich foods in your diet, like red meat, beans, and leafy greens. Are you getting enough iron to keep your energy up? Can you imagine walking on Europe's largest glacier? Jostedalsbreen National Park in Norway is home to the breathtaking Jostedalsbreen Glacier, which spans over 1,200 square kilometers. This immense glacier is not only the biggest in Europe, but it also offers visitors a stunning landscape of ice and snow, making it a favorite spot for adventure tourism. People from all over the world come here to hike, camp, and explore the unique environment created by the glacier's icy expanse. The park's dramatic scenery includes deep blue ice crevasses, towering peaks, and lush valleys filled with diverse wildlife. In addition to breathtaking views, the area provides a peek into the fascinating processes of glacial movement and climate change. Whether you're an experienced mountaineer or a family looking for an adventure, Jostedalsbreen offers unforgettable experiences and natural beauty that can't be missed. Discover the unique homes of Curie, Australia. This fascinating town, nestled in the heart of the Australian desert, is famous for its incredible underground homes. Residents dig out their living spaces from the hills to escape the scorching heat that can soar above 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, during summer. These dugouts stay naturally cool, making life much more comfortable without the need for air conditioning. But that's not all. Curie is also known as the opal capital of the world, producing an astounding 70% of the world's precious opals. Tourists flock here not only for the unique architecture, but also to take part in opal mining tours and explore the stunning underground churches and shops. With its mix of natural wonders and vibrant community spirit, Curie offers a truly one-of-a-kind experience. Have you ever thought about living underground? You won't believe what red-flying squirrels can do. These incredible nocturnal mammals, native to the dense jungles of South Asia, have a remarkable ability to glide. They possess a special membrane that stretches between their limbs, allowing them to soar through the air with grace. Imagine jumping from a tree branch and gliding effortlessly up to 1,300 feet. This fascinating adaptation helps them navigate the thick jungle canopy, find food, and evade predators. Red-flying squirrels are mainly herbivores, often eating fruits, nuts, and flowers. But their gliding skills make them unique and exciting animals to observe in their natural habitat. By gliding, they not only travel efficiently, but also enjoy a thrilling perspective of their jungle home. Next time you think of squirrels, consider these amazing acrobats soaring through the trees. Isn't nature fascinating? Turns out the truth is that Thailand's weather fascinates. Thailand's tropical climate draws visitors year-round with its warm, sunny days, but the weather can shift dramatically across different regions. In the northern areas like Chiang Mai, you might be surprised by the coolness of winter months, where temperatures can drop low enough to form frost. This unique feature leads locals and travelers alike to reach for jackets as the sun sets, creating a cozy atmosphere unlike the typical tropical stereotype. On the other hand, central and southern Thailand, including popular destinations like Bangkok and its stunning islands, often experience sizzling temperatures that can soar to a steamy 35 degrees Celsius. This contrasts sharply with the north and underscores how diverse Thailand's climate truly is. Elevations and geographical variations, including mountains and valleys, create these weather disparities. This means you can embrace cool mountain air or lounge on sun-soaked beaches, catering to every type of adventurer. So whether you're hiking through lush forests or relaxing by the crystal-clear waters, Thailand expertly balances a little something for everyone, no matter the season. Why exactly does lighting a fire in an igloo sound cozy? Picture this: a cozy scene inside a snow-built igloo with the warm glow of a fire flickering against the ice walls. It seems inviting, doesn't it? However, this seemingly delightful idea would actually come with a few challenges. While an igloo is designed to keep warmth in, creating an open flame inside could lead to problems. The heat from the fire could cause the structure to melt, turning your snug retreat into a slippery hazard. Plus, the smoke would have nowhere to escape, creating a smoky indoor atmosphere that could quickly become uncomfortable or harmful. Instead, people in snowy environments often rely on other sources of warmth, like portable heaters or insulated sleeping bags. These options provide comfort without the risk of melting your lovely igloo. So while the idea of a fire might seem charming in theory, reality reminds us that nature has its own rules that we must respect, especially in an environment as unique as an igloo. Why exactly did you know cats share DNA with tigers? It's mind-blowing to realize that our domestic cats and the magnificent tigers share an astounding 95.6% of their DNA. This genetic connection reveals fascinating insights into the behaviors and instincts of these two feline cousins. When you watch your cat curled up on the couch, take a moment to appreciate that she is not just a household pet, but a distant relative of the powerful tiger that roams the wild. Both species exhibit strikingly similar behaviors. For example, they instinctively mark their territory and stalk their prey. Have you ever noticed your cat pouncing on a toy or chasing a shadow? This playful action mirrors the hunting tactics of tigers, who depend on stealth and precision to catch their meals in the jungle. Furthermore, both cats and tigers possess sharp claws and keen senses, essential tools for hunting and survival. Even grooming habits reflect their shared ancestry, as tigers meticulously maintain their coats for camouflage and cleanliness. So the next time you pet your kitty, remember that tucked within that fluffy exterior lies the legacy of one of nature's most formidable predators. Guess what really drives Ozempic's popularity? As of May 2024, an astonishing 1 in 8 adults in the United States has turned to Ozempic or another GLP-1 drug. Originally designed to help manage type 2 diabetes, these medications have gained fame for their weight loss benefits as well. This rise in usage reflects a growing awareness of obesity and its related health issues. People are seeing the dual benefits, controlling blood sugar levels while shedding pounds. This trend has sparked conversations about our approach to health and wellness. Many individuals struggle with weight management and look for effective solutions. Doctors are increasingly prescribing GLP-1 drugs, not just for diabetes, but also to support weight loss in patients. However, the popularity of Ozempic has also raised questions about the long-term implications and accessibility of these treatments. Could this be a game changer for public health? Did you know about Japan's unique sumo wrestling tradition? In Japan, sumo wrestlers have a remarkable way of connecting with their fans through a practice called tata. Instead of traditional signatures, these athletes use their handprints to create a lasting memory for admirers. This unique method has been passed down through generations, reflecting both the rich history and culture of sumo wrestling. When fans visit a sumo event, they get the exciting chance to meet their favorite wrestlers, who then stamp their hands onto special papers, or souvenirs, leaving behind a giant, colorful imprint. These handprints are more than just marks. They serve as cherished keepsakes that fans can treasure for years. The Tata tradition emphasizes the bond between wrestlers and supporters, showcasing respect and appreciation on both sides. It's a beautiful fusion of sport and art, where each creation is unique and personal. So the next time you admire a sumo wrestler, remember the heartwarming ritual of Tata that brings fans closer to the world of this incredible sport. Did you know about Namibia's fascinating skeleton desert? This unique area is not just sandy and dry, it holds the ancient secrets of marine life. The skeleton desert earned its eerie name from the fossilized remains of whales and other sea creatures that were once part of a vast ocean. Thousands of years ago, this region was submerged underwater, teeming with life. Over time, dramatic shifts in climate and geography left it high and dry, transforming it into the desert we see today. The harsh conditions help preserve these bones, providing clues about the Earth's past. As you explore this captivating landscape, you can find not only these incredible fossils, but also breathtaking dune formations and unique flora and fauna adapted to the arid climate. The stark beauty of the skeleton desert makes it a must-visit for adventurous travelers and geology enthusiasts alike. Have you ever thought about what stories the bones might tell about the world millions of years ago? Can you imagine jeans with pocket watches? The small pockets often found on your favorite jeans actually have a fascinating history. These tiny pockets, typically placed inside the larger right pocket, were originally crafted to hold pocket watches back in the late 1800s. During that era, many people relied on pocket watches to keep track of time, especially before wristwatches became popular. As fashion evolved, jeans transformed from sturdy workwear into a style staple, and those little pockets remained even if their original purpose faded away. Today, they might hold coins or nothing at all, but their historical significance adds a unique charm to jeans. Designers have kept them in the mix as a nod to the past, making an everyday item rich with stories. Next time you slip on a pair of jeans, think about the pocket watch's journey and how this small detail connects modern fashion to its roots. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can reflect a piece of history? Why exactly does the phrase mean so much? The transcript reveals a striking repetition. The child is not a child. This intriguing line hints at layers of meaning that go beyond its surface. At first glance, it sounds puzzling, but it could represent a metaphor for loss of innocence, a transition from childhood to adulthood, or perhaps the disconnect between expectations and reality. In many narratives, children symbolize purity and simplicity, so declaring that a child is not just a child raises questions about the complexities and harshness they may face. It can lead to thoughts about society's influence on youth or the burdens that children carry, sometimes too soon. This phrase urges us to explore the emotional context that define childhood in various situations. Whether in literature, films, or psychological discussions, it serves as a powerful reminder that childhood isn't just about age. It's about experiences and perceptions that shape who we really are. What deeper meanings could this phrase hold? Prepare to be amazed by the Amazon's fish diversity. This incredible river hosts over 3,000 known fish species, earning it the title of the most diverse river in the world. From the colorful piranhas to the massive arapaima, the Amazon is a vibrant underwater ecosystem teeming with life. Researchers believe that, astonishingly, countless species may still be lurking in its depths, waiting to be discovered. The unique habitats created by the river's winding channels and tributaries support a variety of fish, each adapted to thrive in different environments. Factors like the warm waters and abundant food sources contribute to the rich biodiversity found here. Not only do these species play vital roles in sustaining the river's ecosystem, but they also hold secrets about our planet's health and the impacts of climate change. Conservation efforts are crucial for protecting this beautiful aquatic treasure from threats like deforestation and pollution. So next time you think about the Amazon, remember it's not just a river, it's a bustling home for fish and a vital part of our planet's natural history. Did you know horses need deep sleep too? While it's true that horses and cows can catch quick naps while standing, they can't skimp on deep REM sleep, which is crucial for their health. Evolution has shaped these majestic animals to adapt to their environments, allowing them to stay alert to predators. However, just like we need to settle down for those deep sleep cycles, horses have to lie down occasionally to truly recharge. They might seem like they can sleep while standing, but they often need that cozy moment on the ground to restore their energy and maintain their well-being. This fascinating sleep pattern not only shows how these animals remain vigilant in the wild, but also highlights the balance they must keep for survival. So next time you see a horse standing peacefully, remember it's just catching some quick Z's, but for deeper rest, it has to hit the ground for some quality shut-eye. Let's uncover the truth about bats' upside-down behavior. Bats are fascinating creatures, and their unique ability to hang upside down is a key part of their survival strategy. Unlike many animals, bats can't support their weight on their feet while resting. This limitation means that when they hang from a branch or cave ceiling, their bodies are naturally positioned to take off quickly if needed. Imagine being ready to fly away at a moment's notice. By hanging upside down, bats also conserve energy, as their feet lock onto surfaces without much effort. This position is not just a quirky trait, it's a clever adaptation that allows them to evade predators more efficiently. So the next time you see a bat hanging by its feet, remember it's not just for show, it's a survival tactic, helping them stay safe and ready for action. What if I told you about our galaxy's neighbors? Edwin Hubble, a groundbreaking astronomer, revealed that the Milky Way is not alone in the cosmos. In the early 20th century, Hubble utilized powerful telescopes to examine distant star clusters and nebulae. His observations led to a stunning conclusion. The Milky Way is merely one of countless galaxies scattered throughout the universe. Hubble's work transformed our understanding of the night sky, showing us that galaxies come in various shapes and sizes, from spirals to ellipticals. This discovery ignited a fascination with the vastness of space and made us rethink our place in the universe. We are part of a gigantic cosmic family, with billions of other galaxies hosting their own stars, planets, and possibly even life. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember that you're looking at just a tiny piece of a much larger galaxy community. Why exactly does the bullfrog dominate North America? The bullfrog, hailing from the southeastern United States, isn't your ordinary amphibian. It's actually the largest frog species in North America. These remarkable creatures can reach lengths of up to 25 centimeters, making them quite a sight to behold. With their broad, rounded bodies and powerful legs, bullfrogs are perfectly designed for swimming and leaping in ponds, marshes, and lakes. During mating season, their distinctive, deep, croaky call echoes through the wetlands, attracting females while establishing territory among rival males. This vocal prowess is essential for their survival and reproduction. Bullfrogs boast impressive appetites, munching on insects, small fish, and even fellow frogs, which they catch using quick reflexes and strong hind legs. Their role as both predator and prey makes them crucial to the ecosystem. By understanding and appreciating these large amphibians, we can better recognize the intricate balance of nature in our own backyards. Don't miss the chance to explore their fascinating world. Uncover the origins of vending machines. You might be surprised to learn that the very first vending machine was invented by Hero of Alexandria, a brilliant Greek engineer, all the way back in the 1st century. Instead of serving snacks or drinks like today's machines, Hero's creation dispensed holy water in exchange for a coin. This intriguing invention highlights a spiritual rather than a commercial purpose for vending technology at that time. Imagine a traveler needing holy water to cleanse themselves before entering a sacred space. They could simply drop a coin in the machine and receive the water they needed. This fascinating piece of history shows how technology has evolved over the centuries, transforming from a religious tool into the modern machines we see in schools, offices, and airports today, dispensing everything from sodas to sandwiches. As we grab a quick bite, it's amazing to think about the ancient origins of this convenient service. What other surprising inventions might have started with such unique purposes? Can you imagine an ice cream headache's fancy name? The scientific term for this sudden brain freeze is sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia. When you enjoy cold treats like ice cream or slushies too quickly, your mouth cools down rapidly. This cold sensation triggers a series of responses in your body. Blood vessels in your brain constrict and then rapidly dilate as your body tries to warm itself back up. This quick change sends pain signals, making you feel that intense headache at the front of your head. It might only last a few seconds, but it sure can be uncomfortable. Interestingly, this term also reflects the nerves involved, the sphenopalatine ganglion, which is linked to your facial and dental sensations. So next time you reach for that delicious frozen dessert, remember the scientific reason behind that brief pain. Why do we keep indulging in icy treats despite the risk? Here's a wild fact about giraffe women in Thailand. The Padang community, one of the ethnic groups in Thailand, has a fascinating and unique tradition that captures the imagination. Known as the giraffe women, these incredible individuals wear metal rings around their necks from childhood. This practice begins early in life and gradually elongates their necks, creating an extraordinary and distinct appearance. Far from just an oddity, this tradition signifies cultural identity and is deeply rooted in the Padang people's views on beauty. Many women in this community believe that wearing these rings is a rite of passage that ensures their femininity and status. Interestingly, the practice also reflects the community's values and their connection to heritage, showcasing how culture can influence personal expression in stunning ways. While some people outside the culture may view it as unusual, the giraffe women embrace this tradition proudly, serving as cultural ambassadors in a world that increasingly values diversity and heritage. Have you ever experienced a tradition that made you feel connected to your roots? Tiny yet mighty. The Maldives is Asia's smallest country. The Maldives holds the title for being the smallest country in Asia, but it's anything but ordinary. This stunning archipelago consists of roughly 1,200 islands scattered across the Indian Ocean, yet only about 200 of these islands are inhabited. Covering just 298 square kilometers, it's fascinating to think how such a small area houses a vibrant population of around 542 people. The islands boast breathtaking beaches, crystal clear waters, and rich marine life, making it a paradise for nature lovers. The Maldivian culture is a unique blend of influences from Indian, Arab, and African roots, adding to its charm and allure. Despite its size, the Maldives faces significant challenges, including rising sea levels due to climate change, which threatens these beautiful islands. Residents and travelers alike are passionate about preserving this natural wonder, highlighting both the ecological importance and the need for sustainable tourism. Have you ever dreamed of visiting such an incredible place? The terrifying truth about the bullet ant's sting. This might surprise you. The bullet ant, native to the jungles of South America, is infamous for its extremely painful sting, which many describe as feeling like being shot. Imagine stepping into the vibrant, buzzing ecosystem of the rainforest, only to encounter this tiny but formidable creature. When it stings, the pain it delivers is so intense that it has earned a spot on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, a scale that rates the pain of insect stings. People who have been stung report a burning sensation that can last for hours, making it one of the most painful insect stings known. For indigenous tribes, the bullet ant sting is often used in initiation rituals, showcasing bravery and resilience. While its appearance is unassuming, with a shiny black body and long limbs, the bullet ant is a reminder of nature's surprising extremes. So if you ever find yourself wandering in South American jungles, keep an eye out. This little ant packs quite a punch. Prepare to be amazed by the forest-jumping mouse. This unique creature, native to Australia, has some incredible adaptations that help it thrive in its environment. One of its standout features is its long and powerful hind legs, which enable it to jump astonishing distances of up to 9.84 feet in just one leap. Imagine leaping almost 10 feet in a single bound. This remarkable ability is not just for show, it plays a crucial role in the mouse's survival. By jumping so far, it can quickly evade predators and navigate through the dense underbrush of its woodland habitat. The forest jumping mouse's adaptations showcase nature's creativity and innovation, allowing it to escape threats and travel efficiently. Living in an ecosystem that varies from lush forests to open grasslands, these mice are a testament to how species can evolve to meet the challenges of their surroundings. So next time you think about wildlife, remember this little jumper and its impressive skills. What other surprises might nature have in store? Prepare to be amazed by the Draco volans. This incredible little lizard from Southeast Asian forests has a spectacular ability to glide through the air. With its unique wing-like extensions formed from its ribs, covered by a thin membrane, the Draco volans can soar distances of up to 10 meters. This adaptation not only helps it escape predators, but also allows it to navigate its tree-dominated environment more easily. When it glides, the lizard spreads out its limbs to catch the air and steer itself, turning tree to tree with impressive skill. This amazing ability is a result of millions of years of evolution, allowing the Draco to thrive in its habitat where climbing is just as important as flying. So the next time you find yourself in a Southeast Asian forest, keep an eye out for this master of the skies. You just might witness one of nature's coolest aerial acrobats. Meet the incredible Toni Bou, motorcycle trials champion. This Spanish athlete has set the bar exceptionally high with an astounding 34 world titles in motorcycle trials, which includes 17 indoor and 17 outdoor championships. Toni's remarkable skills in balance and control make him an unrivaled force in the sport, showcasing stunning precision that leaves spectators in awe. When he's competing, every twist and turn is a display of artistry on two wheels, as he navigates through complex obstacles with ease. His achievements not only spotlight his personal dedication, but also elevate the sport, inspiring aspiring riders to push their limits. Toni Bou's influence extends beyond just championships. He's a role model for countless young athletes who dream of making their mark in competitive motorcycle sports. With each title he wins, he redefines what's possible, proving that perseverance and skill can lead to extraordinary success. How much further can he push the boundaries of this thrilling sport? Why exactly does Mount Rushmore feature famous presidents? Initially, the iconic Mount Rushmore wasn't just about 4 presidents. The sculptor Gutzon Borglum had a different vision in mind when he first proposed the monument. He considered designs that included legendary figures from the Wild West, such as Buffalo Bill Cody and other famous pioneers. This choice would have celebrated the adventurous spirit of early American history. However, after much debate and reflection, Borglum decided to focus on the 4 key presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Each of these leaders played a significant role in shaping the United States. Washington represented the birth of the nation, Jefferson was pivotal in its expansion, Roosevelt pushed for progressive reforms, and Lincoln fought to preserve the Union. By choosing these figures, Borglum created a monumental tribute to the ideals of democracy and freedom. Why exactly does sneezing close your eyes? It's a fascinating reflex. When you sneeze, your body goes through a series of actions to protect itself, and one of these is shutting your eyes. This blink reflex helps protect our eyes from the force and possible irritation from foreign particles that might be expelled. However, not everyone finds it impossible to sneeze with their eyes open. Some individuals can manage to keep their eyes wide open while sneezing, but it takes a bit of effort. This quirky ability highlights how unique our bodies can be. The pressure built up during a sneeze naturally causes our eyelids to slam shut, acting as a safety barrier. So, while most of us are instinctively closing our eyes when we sneeze, a few brave individuals can defy this natural reflex. Isn't it interesting how our bodies work in such peculiar ways? Surprisingly, airplane wings face extreme tests before flights. Every time you board an airplane, you might not realize the rigorous journey its wings have gone through. Manufacturers put these crucial parts through extensive testing to ensure their strength and flexibility. This process includes subjecting the wings to intense forces, mimicking some of the most challenging conditions they'll encounter in the sky, like gusty winds or sudden turbulence. Engineers use powerful machines to bend, twist, and pull the wings to their limits, all in the name of safety. If a wing can withstand these extreme conditions during testing, it's deemed fit for the skies. This rigorous procedure doesn't just cover the physical durability. It also ensures that when you're soaring at 30,000 feet, every component is reliable and secure. So next time you fly, remember those wings have passed a tough exam, proving they can handle whatever the weather throws at them. Isn't it fascinating how much effort goes into your safe travel? Believe it or not, Blinding Lights is a streaming giant. Released in 2019, The Weeknd's catchy hit has taken the music world by storm, becoming the most streamed song in history with over 4 billion streams. This infectious track not only captivated fans with its retro-inspired sound, but also surpassed previous record holder Shape of You on multiple platforms. Streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music showcased Blinding Lights' immense popularity as it topped charts for weeks and even broke various records, solidifying The Weeknd's place in pop culture. Its irresistible melody and relatable lyrics about longing and love have resonated with listeners of all ages, creating a global phenomenon. The song's success highlights the shift in how we consume music today. Streaming has become a central way for people to enjoy their favorite tunes. As artists continue to release new music, the competition for the most streamed song remains fierce, but for now, The Weeknd stands at the top. What do you think makes a song like Blinding Lights so popular? Here's a wild fact about the Volkswagen Beetle. Adolf Hitler, the infamous leader of Nazi Germany, collaborated with engineer Ferdinand Porsche to create this iconic car. Their vision was to design an affordable and practical vehicle for ordinary German families, symbolizing the promise of a better life during tough economic times. Despite its dark origins tied to an oppressive regime, the Volkswagen Beetle found a new identity and became a beloved symbol of peace and freedom in the 1960s. The car's unique shape and cheerful aesthetic captured the spirit of the counterculture movement, making it a favorite among young people who were seeking change. With its rounded curves and vibrant colors, the Beetle transformed from a tool of propaganda to an emblem of individuality and self-expression. Today, it represents not just a vehicle, but a cultural phenomenon that transcends its initial purpose. It serves as a reminder that even products with dark histories can evolve into symbols of hope and joy. Isn't it fascinating how history shapes and reshapes our world? Guess what really drives location decisions? Finding a superior location in a bustling region can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. Cities and towns compete fiercely for businesses, services, and residents, making it tricky to pinpoint the best spot. Factors such as accessibility, local amenities, and demographic trends all play a part. For instance, businesses often seek locations with high foot traffic, easy parking, and a customer base that matches their target market. Moreover, local government incentives can make some areas more attractive, adding another layer to the decision-making process. However, the challenge lies in balancing these elements while considering long-term growth potential. Every business owner knows that the right location can make or break their success. So what really influences these choices? Community vibe, local competition, and even weather patterns can all impact where businesses thrive. Here's a wild fact about cave living in China. In Zhongdong, a massive cavern nestled in Guizhou province, around 100 people have transformed this underground wonder into a cozy community. Imagine living with your neighbors beneath a stone roof that could easily fit a skyscraper inside. This unique group has built houses, set up a school, and even created spaces for livestock, blending modern living with the advantages of nature's design. The cave is not just a shelter, it serves as a playground and a gathering place for families, making it a tight-knit society unlike any other. Living in such an extraordinary space offers both challenges and benefits, like protection from the elements and a fascinating backdrop for everyday life. It's a reminder of how resourceful humans can be in adapting to their environments. Would you be brave enough to live in a cave? Here's a wild fact about crossword puzzles. The first crossword puzzle was published in 1913 by journalist Arthur Wynne in the New York World. Originally called a word cross, this intriguing puzzle featured just 32 words. Picture this, a grid filled with clever clues that challenge your vocabulary and quick thinking. Arthur Wynne created it as a fun way for readers to engage with the newspaper. But little did he know, he sparked a worldwide phenomenon. Today, crossword puzzles are not just a popular pastime. They are found in newspapers, magazines, and even dedicated apps. Enthusiasts of all ages enjoy solving these brain-teasing challenges, often gathering to share tips and strategies. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a newbie, diving into a crossword puzzle offers a delightful mix of learning and entertainment. Have you tried one today? Can cats really help inmates heal and learn? In Washington State, an innovative program by the Cuddly Cats Animal Rescue Group pairs felines with behavior issues with nonviolent prisoners. This unique initiative allows inmates to adopt cats, which not only helps the animals, but also offers significant benefits to the inmates. By caring for these cats, prisoners receive training in nurturing and animal behavior, leading to improvements in the cat's conduct and overall well-being. Additionally, bonding with these cuddly companions provides emotional support and therapeutic benefits for the inmates, helping them manage stress and anxiety. This win-win scenario demonstrates the remarkable connection between humans and animals, showing how compassion and responsibility can lead to transformation. Could this model be applied elsewhere to benefit even more communities? What if I told you Easter Island's heads have bodies? In 2010, archaeologists made a stunning discovery that changed everything we thought we knew about the iconic stone heads, or moai, of Easter Island. While these massive sculptures are famous for their towering faces, researchers uncovered that nearly all the moai actually extend far beneath the surface, revealing full bodies that can reach up to an astonishing 10 meters in height. This finding shakes up our understanding of the artistry and effort involved in carving these incredible statues. The bodies are adorned with intricate designs and details, highlighting the craftsmanship of the Rapa Nui people who created them. This discovery also raises fascinating questions about the cultural and spiritual significance of the moai, which were believed to represent ancestors and served as a connection to the islanders' heritage. So next time you see a picture of those famous heads, remember there's a whole lot more to the story buried beneath the ground. Ever wondered about the origins of the term homeboy? This term has a rich history that dates back to the 19th century, when it was commonly used by African Americans to refer to friends or people from their hometowns. It embodies a sense of belonging and camaraderie, reflecting the strong ties people often share with their roots. The term was more than just a casual label. It represented the bond of community and familiarity. As African Americans migrated across the United States during the Great Migration in the early 20th century, homeboy took on a broader meaning, symbolizing solidarity among individuals who shared similar experiences, struggles, and cultural heritage. Over time, the word evolved and found its way into popular culture, especially within hip-hop and urban language, where it now conveys friendship and loyalty. Today, using homeboy can evoke feelings of nostalgia and connection, reminding us of our roots while also showing the evolution of language and identity across generations. How has this term shaped your understanding of friendship? Guess what really drives wild ideas in war? During World War II, an unusual plan emerged from a Pennsylvania dentist named Lytle Adams. He proposed using bats as a secret weapon to bomb Japan. The idea was to attach tiny timed explosives to thousands of bats, which would then be released over enemy territory, potentially causing chaos and destruction. It sounded clever, but things took a wild turn during testing. Some of the armed bats escaped accidentally, leading to a bizarre mishap where they destroyed the very facility that was testing them. This unexpected turn of events made the military rethink the whole project, and it was ultimately abandoned. While the idea may seem outlandish today, it reflects how creative thinking can sometimes lead to unexpected outcomes in times of conflict. Could this offbeat plan have changed history? Why did this couple tie the knot in the sky? In a thrilling twist on traditional wedding ceremonies, a couple recently celebrated their special day 400 feet above a stunning cliff. This breathtaking experience not only kicked off their marriage, but also catered to adventure enthusiasts looking for something extraordinary. The couple, both lovers of extreme sports, wanted their wedding to reflect their passion for adventure and exploration. With the help of a skilled team of professionals, they were safely suspended over the edge, exchanging vows with the world spread out beneath them. Surrounded by breathtaking views, they shared their first kiss as newlyweds, making memories that will last a lifetime. Imagine the rush of adrenaline as they dangled above the ground, engulfed in the magnificent scenery. This heart-pounding event has sparked conversations about how weddings can break the mold, inspiring couples everywhere to think outside the box when it comes to their own celebrations. So, would you consider saying "I do" at such a dizzying height? Prepare to be amazed by the northern lights. These mesmerizing displays, also known as auroras, are a magical interplay of Earth's atmosphere triggered by solar winds. When charged particles from the sun collide with gases like oxygen and nitrogen in our atmosphere, they create beautiful colors that dance across the sky. Each gas emits a different hue. Oxygen can produce vibrant greens and reds, while nitrogen contributes deeper blues and purples. The stunning colors are not just random, they depend on the altitude and the type of gas interacting with electrons. For instance, lower altitudes can showcase a gorgeous green glow, while higher altitudes might reveal a dazzling red. This celestial phenomenon usually occurs near the polar regions, particularly in places like Alaska and Norway, where the sight can leave anyone breathless. Have you ever dreamed of witnessing this spectacular light show above the Arctic skies? Hard to believe, but Marie Curie faced scandal. In the early 20th century, the brilliant scientist Marie Curie found herself in a difficult situation when her love affair with a married physicist became public knowledge. Her personal life suddenly drew as much attention as her groundbreaking work on radioactivity. When their private letters were leaked, it sparked a wave of public scrutiny, and the Nobel Committee even pressured her to skip her second Nobel Prize ceremony to avoid further scandal. Amid all this drama, Albert Einstein stood by her side, encouraging her to embrace her achievements and attend the ceremony. Marie showed remarkable courage in the face of criticism by ultimately accepting the award. Her determination not only highlighted her scientific prowess, but also emphasized her strength in navigating the complexities of her personal and professional life. How inspiring is that? Here's something incredible about Dutch farming. The Netherlands ranks as the second largest exporter of agricultural products in the world, just behind the United States, which has a landmass about 270 times larger. How do they do it? Dutch farmers are incredibly efficient, producing 5 times more food per hectare than the EU average. Their success comes from innovative techniques, advanced technology, and sustainable practices. Greenhouses, for instance, allow them to maximize crop yields while controlling variables like temperature and humidity. They also prioritize sustainability by using methods that minimize waste and water usage. This commitment not only boosts their production, but also sets global standards for farming. The Dutch agricultural sector is truly a marvel, demonstrating how a small country can lead the way in feeding the world. What can other nations learn from their success? Could swearing actually make you more genuine? Recent research suggests that people who often use swear words might be more authentic in expressing their feelings. This surprising connection highlights how swearing can serve as a powerful tool for emotional release. When individuals let out a curse, they often do so during moments of stress or excitement, revealing their true emotions. Far from being just inappropriate language, these words can create bonds between friends, helping to convey camaraderie and shared experiences. Interestingly, swearing can also reduce pain and increase resilience in tough situations. So the next time you hear someone drop an F-bomb, think twice. It might be a sign that they are being honest and open about what they truly feel, adding a unique layer to their personality. After all, sometimes a well-placed swear word can say what polite language cannot. Why exactly does the sea otter have such thick fur? Sea otters are not just cute. They have a remarkable adaptation that makes them unique. With around 1 million hair strands packed into each square inch, sea otters boast the densest fur of any mammal. This incredible fur acts as an insulator against the icy waters of the North Pacific Ocean. Unlike whales or seals, which use blubber for warmth, sea otters rely solely on their fur to trap air next to their skin. forming a cozy layer that keeps them warm. However, maintaining this insulation is no easy task. Sea otters spend much of their day grooming their fur, ensuring it stays clean and fluffy. If their fur becomes dirty or oily, it loses its insulating properties, putting them at risk in freezing temperatures. So next time you see a sea otter playfully floating on its back, remember the fascinating reason behind its thick, luxurious fur. Get ready to discover hypomimia's impact on emotions. Hypomimia is a curious symptom of Parkinson's disease that affects how people express emotions through their faces. Imagine trying to share a laugh or even just look happy, but your face says otherwise. This can lead to some tricky situations in social interactions, as others may misinterpret your emotions. For instance, a person with hypomimia may seem sad or uninterested, even when they are excited or joyful inside. This disconnect can make conversations feel awkward, as friends or family might think something is wrong when, in fact, everything is fine. Understanding hypomimia is essential for fostering empathy towards those with Parkinson's. Learning about this symptom not only reduces misunderstandings, but also helps create a more supportive environment for individuals facing these challenges. How can we better support those dealing with hypomimia? Get ready for a refreshing perk at Miller Coors. Employees at this popular brewing company enjoy some unique benefits, including 3 free cases of beer every month. That's right, these lucky workers can kick back and celebrate their hard work with a selection from their own brews. But it doesn't stop there. After work, employees can also access a variety of beer and cider on site. This friendly policy not only adds a fun twist to the workplace, but also fosters a sense of community among staff. Imagine ending a long day by sharing a drink with colleagues and discussing the latest craft creations. Such perks highlight Miller Coors' commitment to a positive work environment while celebrating the art of brewing. So do you think this kind of benefit boosts workplace morale? Have you ever wondered why leopard tortoises are unique? These remarkable creatures, native to Africa, showcase a striking shell adorned with spots that mirror a leopard's fur, which makes them one of nature's most visually captivating reptiles. Adult leopard tortoises can grow up to 16 inches long and weigh around 29 pounds, though some impressive individuals can reach lengths of 28 inches and tip the scales at 88 pounds. Unlike many other tortoises, these animals are herbivorous, meaning their diet consists primarily of various plants. They munch on grasses, leaves, and even flowers, playing a vital role in their ecosystem by helping to spread seeds. With their quirky personalities and fascinating behaviors, leopard tortoises are not only beautiful, but also essential to maintaining the health of their natural habitats. So next time you see one, you can appreciate the exquisite design of its shell and its important place in the African wilderness. Let's uncover the truth about Jumanji's board game. Following the blockbuster success of the film Jumanji, fans were eager to dive into the adventure by creating a real-life board game inspired by the movie's cursed game. While you won't face life-threatening challenges like floods or man-eating vines, this board game introduces its own humorous twists. One quirky feature is the game's dice, which can slide too easily across the board, leading to funny warnings about players mysteriously vanishing mid-game. Imagine gathering with friends, rolling those slippery dice, and laughing as you try to avoid getting sucked into the game. Designed to capture the spirit of the movie, the Jumanji board game encourages teamwork, creativity, and a lot of fun. So are you ready to embark on an exciting board game adventure that might just bring you closer to your friends and family? You'll be amazed by self-destructing spy papers. In the world of espionage, maintaining secrecy is crucial, and clever gadgets often play a significant role. One of the most fascinating innovations is self-destructing paper. This special type of paper is designed to disintegrate into a mushy pulp when it comes into contact with air or heat. Imagine a top-secret document that you can read but can't hold on to for long. Once a spy has finished using the information, they can simply expose the paper to a heat source or let it sit in an open atmosphere. Within moments, that sensitive data vanishes without a trace. This clever trick not only prevents information from falling into the wrong hands, but it also demonstrates the lengths to which spies go to protect information. So next time you think about secret missions, remember that even the paper can play a pivotal role in keeping secrets safe. Did you know that many women are naturally blonde? Surprisingly, only about 16% of women are born with beautiful blonde hair. This natural hair color varies between cultures and regions, making blonde locks a fascinating topic. When we look at all women, approximately 33% are classified as blonde, including those who dye their hair. This means that many women choose to go blonde, whether to change their look or embrace a trend. Blonde hair can range from platinum to deep honey, with different shades giving off varying vibes. Genetics play a significant role in determining hair color, and it's influenced by multiple genes. So why are some women naturally born blonde while others aren't? Research suggests that variations in these genes can lead to the stunning spectrum of hair color that makes us unique. Next time you see a blonde, remember, it's not just a color, it's a mix of nature and choice. What if I told you fleas change history forever? The Silk Road, an ancient trade route, was more than just a path for goods. It was also a highway for the infamous Black Death. In the 14th century, merchants traveled this route, carrying not only spices and silk, but also infected fleas hiding on their goods. As these merchants exchanged products across Europe, they unknowingly brought a deadly plague with them. The consequences were shocking. Millions of people succumbed to the disease, drastically altering the course of history. Towns and cities faced decline as fear gripped the population. Families lost loved ones, and economies faltered. This period highlighted how interconnected the world was, even back then, and how a tiny flea could unleash such catastrophic waves. Have you ever thought about how something so small could have such a massive impact? Is it really true that Dexter was inspired by Pedro Filio? The chilling story of Pedro Filio, a vigilante serial killer, served as a major inspiration for the character Dexter Morgan in the popular books and TV series Dexter. Filio gained notoriety for targeting criminals, as he believed he was delivering justice in a flawed system. While he was locked away in prison, he killed at least 47 people, all of whom were fellow inmates with criminal backgrounds. This dark tale raises intriguing questions about morality and the nature of justice. Just like Dexter, who struggles with his own dark impulses while only targeting those who have committed heinous crimes, Filio operated under his personal code. This connection between reality and fiction shows how true crime can seep into our stories, making us wonder about the fine line between hero and villain. How does this influence our perception of justice? Surprisingly, it's a fact that dancing is banned. In Germany, many states have a surprising rule that prohibits dancing on Good Friday. This law is rooted in the solemn nature of the Christian holiday, which commemorates the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. On this day, people are encouraged to show respect through quieter, more reflective activities rather than festivities or celebrations. This tradition reflects a broader cultural attitude towards certain holidays in Germany, where laws sometimes limit public entertainment. While it might sound strict, the intention is to honor the significance of the day. In some cities, you might find restaurants and bars hosting events, but actual dancing is off the table. So if you're in Germany on Good Friday, plan for a more subdued outing. Can you imagine a holiday without dancing? It's a unique experience that highlights the diverse ways different cultures celebrate and remember their traditions. Can dogs really sense survivors in disaster zones? It's incredible how dogs have been trained to assist in rescue operations, especially during disasters like 9/11. At Ground Zero, firefighters used a clever tactic to help rescue dogs cope with the overwhelming stress of their job. While searching through the debris, these brave firefighters would often hide among the rubble. This innovative approach allowed the dogs to hone their skills by finding them instead of the heartbreaking task of discovering bodies. The dogs, well known for their powerful sense of smell and instincts, drew courage and motivation from their successful finds, believing they were still fulfilling their vital roles. This practice not only alleviated the dog's anxiety, but also showcased the strong bond between humans and canines during times of crisis. Isn't it amazing how teamwork can lead to breakthroughs in high-pressure scenarios? What if I told you about a miraculous life swap? A boy once rescued from a serious injury by a brave woman named Penny later had a chance to return the favor in an incredible twist of fate. This heartwarming story began when Penny intervened during a dangerous accident, preventing a tragedy and giving the boy another chance at life. Fast forward years later, and Penny found herself in a dire situation when she began choking. In a twist that feels like a scene from a movie, the boy, now grown, sprang into action, using the skills he had learned over the years to save her. This remarkable full-circle moment highlights the profound connections we can form in life. It's a powerful reminder that acts of kindness often come back to us when we least expect it. Who knew a simple act could lead to saving a life down the road? Stalingrad, the turning point of World War II. This monumental battle unfolded from August 1942 to February 1943 and became one of the bloodiest confrontations in history, with casualties estimated between 1.2 to 2.5 million people. As the German Sixth Army pushed deep into the city, they faced fierce urban warfare that resulted in brutal hand-to-hand combat. The situation worsened as the harsh winter brought severe cold, leading to widespread starvation and increased suffering. Despite these daunting challenges, the Soviet defenders showed incredible determination and resilience. In a stunning development, the Soviet Red Army managed to encircle the German forces, effectively cutting off their supplies and reinforcements. This key victory did more than just stop the German advance. It marked a significant turning point in World War II. Following Stalingrad, the Soviet Union launched a series of offensives that would ultimately push the Nazis back, changing the course of the war and altering the fate of Europe. Can you imagine a cult worshipping Elvis and Jesus? In the American South, an unusual group blends pop culture with spirituality, believing their charismatic leader embodies the reincarnation of both iconic figures. During their vibrant services, followers gather to enjoy peanut butter and banana sandwiches, a nod to Elvis's favorite snack, while participating in lively karaoke sessions. This unique combination of religious elements and rock and roll culture creates an entertaining atmosphere where members express their faith through music and food. They sing classic Elvis hits and share their devotion, creating a sense of community unlike any other. As this cult mixes humor, devotion, and nostalgia, it raises questions about the definition of faith and the last longing for connection in today's world. What does that tell us about the intersection of culture and belief? Surprisingly, it's a fact that some anthems have no words. 4 countries, including Spain and Bosnia and Herzegovina, celebrate their national pride with purely instrumental compositions. Spain's Marcha Real and Bosnia and Herzegovina's Intermezzo lead the pack, while Kosovo's anthem remains unnamed and San Marino's Inno Nazionale completes this unique group. These wordless anthems provide an intriguing way to evoke feelings of patriotism without any spoken lyrics. Political and cultural histories often play a huge role in this choice. In some cases, the absence of lyrics reflects complex national identities or efforts to remain neutral. Interestingly, while some unofficial lyrics have popped up over the years, none have been officially recognized. This distinction makes these instrumental anthems fascinating pieces of national heritage, relying on powerful melodies and rhythms to stir emotions and represent the spirit of their countries. Have you ever experienced the magic of a wordless anthem? Hard to believe, but Scott's frozen provisions still exist. In 1911, British explorer Robert Falcon Scott embarked on a daring mission to reach the South Pole, leaving behind a hut filled with essential supplies. This historic site, known as the Scott Hut, was stocked with provisions like biscuits, pemmican, and seals, designed to sustain the expedition. Shockingly, over a century later, many of these items remain preserved in the freezing temperatures of Antarctica. The extreme cold has kept the food remarkably intact, providing a unique glimpse into the early 20th century polar exploration. Scientists study these preserved provisions to understand the conditions faced by early explorers and how they managed to survive in such harsh environments. Each untouched can and package inside the hut tell a story of bravery, adventure, and the relentless quest for knowledge about one of Earth's harshest landscapes. Could these relics inspire future explorers? Have you heard about the breathing champion? Scientists recently discovered that the unusual method of respiration used by a specific sea slug named Elysia chlorotica is unlike anything most of us would expect. This creature, commonly known as the eastern emerald elysia, can actually breathe using its skin instead of the typical gills or lungs we often associate with breathing. How does it pull this off? It's all about the fascinating adaptations that evolve in nature. The sea slug has developed the ability to incorporate chloroplasts from the algae it consumes into its own cells. This not only allows the slug to utilize photosynthesis to meet its energy needs, but also enables it to absorb oxygen directly through its skin. Isn't that mind-blowing? Such adaptations highlight the incredible diversity of life on our planet and the creative solutions organisms find to thrive in their environments. Why is artificial intelligence changing our world so fast? AI has become one of the most exciting areas of technology, moving quickly from science fiction dreams to real-life applications. Just a few decades ago, people imagined AI in movies, but today we see it in everyday tools like Curie and self-driving cars. This rapid evolution stems from advancements in computing power and data availability, enabling AI to learn and adapt more effectively than ever before. Machine learning, a key component of AI, allows systems to process huge amounts of information and make predictions or decisions based on patterns in the data. With AI now transforming industries from healthcare to finance, many wonder what the future holds. How might AI improve our lives further? Or what challenges will we face as these technologies continue to develop? The potential is limitless, sparking excitement and debate worldwide. Guess what really drives the Maricopa harvester ant's venom? The Maricopa harvester ant, or Pogonomermex maricopa, boasts venom that is an astonishing 20 times more toxic than that of a honeybee. This fierce little insect isn't just any ant. Its venom has been studied for its remarkable potency. In fact, LD50 studies show that a mere 100 stings could overwhelm a human's nervous system fatally. This extreme toxicity demonstrates not only the ant's evolutionary specialization, but also highlights how creatures adapt to survive. Their venom rivals even the more commonly known cyanogenic compounds found in apple seeds. Nature is full of surprises, and the Maricopa harvester ant is a prime example of how small organisms can wield incredible power. So, next time you see one of these ants scurrying about, remember that they are not just tiny creatures, but formidable defenders with a lethal sting. Who knew that such a small insect could hold such deadly secrets? Ever thought about why beauty patches held secrets? In the 18th century, women often adorned their faces with small velvet or silk patches, but these were more than just fashion statements. They were a form of secret communication. The way a woman placed her patch could reveal her relationship status or even signal flirtation with a potential suitor. For instance, a patch on the right cheek might suggest she was open to romance, while one on the left could mean she was already taken. This clever use of fashion transformed social interactions and dating rituals, making each encounter a game of visual cues and hidden meanings. Imagine going on a date and having to read someone's face for clues about their feelings. These charming traditions remind us that communication has always been complex and creative, evolving alongside society. Isn't it fascinating how style can speak volumes about personal connections? Ever seen a Boeing 737 limousine on the road? Martin Vaca has turned heads by transforming an entire Boeing 737 into a luxurious, roadworthy limousine. This impressive feat of engineering means that instead of flying high in the sky, this aircraft now roams the streets, complete with plush seating and stylish decor inside. Vaca's innovative conversion involved considerable modifications to meet road safety regulations while retaining the plane's unique charm. Imagine cruising through city streets in a vehicle that usually takes passengers thousands of feet into the air. It's not just a flashy gimmick. Vaca holds all necessary permissions to operate this one-of-a-kind ride legally. This project showcases the blending of aviation technology with automotive ingenuity, sparking curiosity among aviation enthusiasts and everyday people alike. Can you picture yourself stepping into a Boeing limousine for a night out? Here's a wild fact about talking to the deceased. A South Korean company has developed groundbreaking artificial intelligence technology that allows people to have video calls with loved ones who have passed away. This innovative tech works by using digital files, including videos and photos, to create a vivid, lifelike representation of the deceased individual. Imagine sitting down and having a conversation with someone you deeply miss, hearing their voice, and even seeing their facial expressions. This technology taps into a person's digital footprint, reconstructing their personality and mannerisms, making the experience feel more authentic. While this can be a powerful way for individuals to cope with grief and find closure, it also raises important questions about the ethics of recreating someone's likeness after they've passed. How do we define the line between memory and reality? Is it comforting or unsettling to interact with an AI-generated version of a loved one? As technology advances, this remarkable innovation opens up a whole new realm of possibilities for how we remember and connect with those we have lost. Let's uncover the truth about Victorian cat postcards. In the 19th century, during the Victorian era, people found joy in all sorts of collectibles, but none were quite as charming as postcards featuring cats dressed as humans. These whimsical cards captured the public's affection for pets and a delightful sense of humor. Imagine a sophisticated feline in a top hat or a lady cat wearing a fancy dress. These images brought laughter and warmth to many homes. Collecting these postcards became a popular pastime, and they often represented the playful spirit of the time. Victorians adored their pets, and reflecting their love, creators illustrated these quirky scenes that showcase cats in various human scenarios, from dining elegantly to enjoying a day at the beach. Not only did these postcards serve as humorous keepsakes, but they also highlighted the growing bond between humans and their furry companions. Today, these postcards remind us of a playful era when humor and creativity flourished in everyday life. Could there be a better way to celebrate our love for pets? Ever thought about why Ali and Nino dance? In Batumi, Georgia, there's a fascinating metal sculpture by artist Tamarik Vestadze that tells a beautiful story of love and longing. Created in 2010, the sculpture depicts Ali, a young Muslim man, and Nino, a Georgian princess, caught in an embrace that represents their intense love across cultural divides. Each evening at 7 p.m., these towering figures perform a special synchronized dance for 10 magical minutes, slowly rotating away from each other before coming back together again. This daily ritual beautifully symbolizes the idea of eternal love, reminding locals and visitors alike that love can transcend boundaries. Watching this stunning spectacle against the backdrop of Batumi's vibrant coastline is an experience like no other. People gather to witness the dance, celebrating the connection between the characters and the love story that inspired it. How amazing is it that art can express such deep emotions? Here's what actually happens when sunlight hits Earth. You might think sunlight is yellow, but it's actually pure white. The sun emits light across the entire spectrum, creating that brilliant white glow. However, as sunlight travels through Earth's atmosphere, it encounters tiny particles and molecules. This scattering effect is more pronounced with blue light, which is shorter in wavelength, causing the sky to appear blue and the sunlight to seem more yellow when it reaches us. If you could view the sun's light from space, you'd see that it's blindingly white, free from the atmospheric influence that distorts our view on the surface. So every time you enjoy a sunny day, remember that the vibrant colors we experience are shaped by our atmosphere, making the sun seem warmer and more inviting than it truly is. What else do you think our atmosphere does to sunlight? Can you imagine spending this much on oil changes? Changing the oil in a Bugatti Veyron is not a simple task. It can cost between $20,000 and $25,000. This luxury supercar, known for its incredible speed and elegance, demands specialized care and high-quality materials, driving these costs up. Most everyday cars require only a couple of $100s for an oil change, making the Veyron's price tag astonishing. You might be wondering why the expense is so high. Well, the Veyron uses a unique engine that requires specific oil to maintain its performance, along with intricate procedures that few mechanics can perform. This exquisite vehicle is celebrated for its engineering and speed, but keeping it running can feel daunting for an owner. The cost of an oil change is so steep that it could cover the price of one or even two regular cars. Thus, if you own a Bugatti Veyron, prepare for some serious expenses beyond just purchasing the car. Maintenance is key to keeping this masterpiece on the road. Did you know Titan has lakes of methane? This intriguing moon of Saturn stands out in our solar system because it is the only celestial body known to have stable liquid on its surface. While you might expect to find water like on Earth, Titan surprises us with its lakes and rivers filled with methane and other hydrocarbons. This unique chemistry creates an otherworldly landscape that intrigues scientists and space enthusiasts alike. The fascinating weather patterns on Titan, which include methane rain and possibly even icy winds, paint a picture of an alien environment that is both familiar and bizarre. Researchers study Titan not just for its alien beauty, but also to investigate the potential for life in such extreme conditions, challenging our understanding of habitability. Could life thrive in the frigid, methane-rich lakes? The exploration of Titan promises exciting insights into what life might look like beyond our planet.